Hello, hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, good. You can hear me. Oh, I was nervous there for a second. I'm trying new headphones today. And give me one second here. This is probably going to echo. Oh, hopefully it didn't. Good, good, good. Okay, so I'm trying new headphones today. New headphones, new mic. It was one I got at the value bin. They were $7 a piece. Um, $7 for them. So I think they're regular about $50. So they're not really, really expensive ones, but I thought I'd try them. So you guys let me know how they sound. Um, it's nice not having to wear headphones because ears get to hurting. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see. It's a completely different feeling not having headphones on. I feel very weird. Um, Okie doke. Well, we are live. So let me go over and I'm checking my stuff as we go along. I'm going to like myself. And thank you for all 7 people that are watching. Good morning to you all. I will be introducing you each um, in a moment, saying hello to you. But first, let's get this all sent out to everybody so that they know that I am live. Post it here on the Twixverse. We'll post it over here on the Threadosphere. So we got those done. Let's go over to Discord and I'll quickly throw them in all those threads that I go to. Let's see. I hate it when there was a, oh, here it is, self promo. Okay. Go ahead and promo here. And let's self promo here. And let's go down here and let's self promo here. And let's self promo here. Okay, so we've got all my promos done. So we can now come back here. Let's fix that because it is not correct. Let's do that. Let's do this. And let's do that. Okay. I think everything is now done. Let's hope. Let's hope. So here we go. Let's go all the way to the top. We've got Dave Cable. Good morning to you. I hope you are doing well today and have fun on Fortnite. I played a little last night. Um, it's fun. Maybe I'll hit 100 soon. Maybe I'll get 100 soon. And we have Snorterpoopus Cube Burst saying hello, humans and other critters. And hello to you, Snorterpoopus. I saw a little further down in the chat that you are not feeling good. So I hope you start feeling better quickly. We have Sci Fi Mommy. Morning to everyone. Morning, Mrs. Dave and Snorterpoopus. Hello to you, Sci Fi. I hope today is good for you. Second Monday. Yay, yay, yay. And Dave says, good morning. And just got killed again in Fortnite. Well, that's usually what happens to me. And sort of Poopus tells Dave corn granulations. And the controller was all white because Steam was running in the background. That screws up Xbox controllers in Fortnite. Oh, interesting. Yes, and it is all technical, isn't it, Snorty? And we have Morning Mrs. Love you. Have a great stream. I hope to. Thank you very much. And we have some hellos, and we have Penny giving hugs to me and Dad Man. Hugs back to you, Penny. And grandson is here, so he'll be popping in and out. I understand that. And sci-fi, we will see you soon. We have hellos and hellos. And right here, yes, I hope. Well, if you need to go lay down and rest, you go lay down and rest. That is important. And Dave Cable says, you shouldn't eat so many tourists, but they're so tasty. Yes, we have, well, we had 7 when I looked, and it says, thanks, and please hit the like button. Please share stream and help me get to 250. Only 4 more subs do I need. And Dave says, yes, tourists have too many artificial flavors and MSG. Even though MSG has been found not to um, cause the headaches and stuff that they say, because that I thought this was interesting. They did a study, and people who said that they would get headaches from eating after eating Chinese food. Um, So they gave them a bunch of different products, you know, not all at the same time, but, they would eat Chinese food and then they'd get a headache. Okay. And then they would give them like Doritos and they would eat a bag of Doritos and be fine. Doritos have MSG in them also. So it was all just in their literally in their mind that MSG does cause problems because it doesn't. We have Sashi. Greetings to you. How are you tonight? Well, it's tonight in your neck of the woods. So, welcome, welcome. Good evening to you. Doobie 720. It is morning where you're at. I know for sure because you're my mom. And morning, morning to you. It's actually an hour behind where you're at. So I'm in your future. It's scary, isn't it? Um, and we have Bucky's crafting. Good morning, good morning, good morning to all the people. Good morning, good morning. And Dave says, "Morning, Bucky. I hope the dishes got done." They are, Dave. It's very exciting. And Sashi says to Bucky, "May your dishes always be done." And you got your dishes done too after shopping for screen number 4, thanks to me. I didn't talk you into it. I keep looking how I want to set up my if I get my monitors. Yes, they will always be done only if you keep up with them. Yes, yes, yes. And hello, Sandra. Thank you for listening at work. I appreciate that a lot. Trying to get your dailies in on Fortnite done before Once Human drops this afternoon. Okay, I don't know what Once Human is. No, see, I'm probably really just showing my ignorance. And Dave says, that's good to hear with all the ramen noodle cups I've been eating. I love ramen noodles. I love ramen. I go to our Asian market and I get ramen there. I get the cheap ramen um, that's it's, it's not the best for you. The American version of ramen. Yes, there is nothing wrong with MSG. It was a marketing ploy for some reason, but yes, I actually have some MSG that I use. It just adds another level of flavor. Snorter Poopy says, I like to indulge in Chinese food on occasion, but only the stuff made with real Chinese. If you're in the future, Mrs. That quick Powerball numbers. 246 And Dana says, please remember to donate to Mrs. Kofi account to pay for all the screens she's amassing and other channel things. Please, I'll beg. And we have Raymond. Hello to you. Hello. Hello. Oh, it's a kind of a dark grim Fortnite with a bit of base building. I'll check it out. Okay. Bucky says, hubby and I have a deal where every day I go to bed with the dishes done, I have $1 to put towards yarn. My mama made a similar deal with my dad. Pack 5 boxes equals one skein of yarn. They're moving soon. Oh. And with Kofi, yes, I keep more of the money than the YouTube super chat or membership. I just try to watch for the sodium that MSG sure jacks it up high. Yeah, you just have to, you know, be sensible. And we have hellos and hellos and hellos. Epic Launcher and Steam both have once human. Okay, I will look for that. And Dave says, Bucky, tell him it's $5 now, inflation. Well, I have gotten through the chat here, and everyone is just, and here's the Kofi account right here. Bucky put it in the link. I got to get it set up where this stuff automatically pops up, but I've gotten distracted lately. I think I do have ADHD to some extent because I've jumped from one project to another, never completing any of them. But so yeah, I need to write a to-do list and check it off. My sister has a big whiteboard and she writes on it. So their whole family knows. Um, and then they erase them as they do. Um, but I don't have that yet. Oh, okay. Well, I'm so glad you're all here today. So let's do this first. Team Park Streamers has raised $7,731 for Children's Hospital of Orange County. Isn't that very, very cool? Um, Thank you all for who have helped either by sharing the links or donating to them or both. I appreciate that a lot. The walk is on the 21st of this month. So if you still would like to support them or help them in any way, there's the link right there on the screen. You can type it, write it down, and share it. Yes, I'm very excited about that. Um, And Dave, I'm a bit ADHD too, and OCD, and all kinds of letters. I wish I was. No, I don't. I don't. Um, I wish I had a tad of OCD where um, I couldn't stand mess because my house is a mess because I've got an unfinished project here and I've got an unfinished project over there and I've got stuff that I bought at the value bin that I need to put up over there and oh, it's just uh, very, very cluttery. And yes, woohoo to them. I do have a build today, Boop. But it's a surprise. I think I figured out which one I was going to do. I was trying to figure out if to do something a little more involved today, but I am overwhelmed. So I'm going to make it. It's a small build today. It might not be very long, but it is a UPS truck and it looks kind of fun. It doesn't have a lot of pieces, so it probably won't take me very long to do today, but it just looks fun. I'm looking at the pieces, and it probably won't be very long today, but um, looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. So let's remove that. Let's do this. So today, let's let's start off with. Do you guys want to do birthday or puzzle first? And Snorterpoopus says we just need Pudgy the Hedgehog, and we have all the animals covered today. And Snorterpoopus says I suffer from DGF. Don't give up Flapadoodle. And Dave says, LOL, I don't mind having that one. And Sandra, I have a ton of fabric, yarn, and cross stitch supplies. They take a bunch of space. Unfortunately, I've developed a ganglion cyst on the base of my finger, which makes it hard to do crafts. Um, I have, I, I don't, I wish, no, I don't wish. I don't have that problem. I have LA, lazy ass problem, or VO, very overwhelmed. Those are the problems I have. Um, so I just need to get it in gear. Okay. And some people says you need to teach the dolphin to knit. Yes, and it's better than BO. Yes. Okay. Puzzles? Puzzle first or birthdays first? I'm going to let you decide. The first one who answers in chat, that's the one I will do. Puzzles or birthdays? Snorterpoopus has BO, bear odor. And Subi, focus, focus. I'm trying, Mom. I really am trying to focus. So is the mic sounding okay? I'm using a new one. The little lavalier mic. I've got it attached to my necklaces. I think it's working pretty good. The only thing about it that's not good is that you can't mute the mic itself. I have to like mute the stream. So, oh gosh, Dave Cable said before we start birthdays, he goes, that Amazon card and 12 months no interest sure helped your enabling yesterday, Mrs. I am so sorry. Well, we are going to do birthdays. A Longolier mic, those creepy, like those creepy little balls of teeth that eat the past. Oh, oh, well, that's scary. Okay, so we are going to do birthdays because that's what Snorterpoop is asked for. So here we go. Happy birthday. Today is July 9th. It's Tuesday, or as a lot of us refer to it as Second Monday. And here we go. I've changed the format some. So you guys let me know if you like it. Um, I'm trying to make it where it's not so staticky. You'll see in a second. We have Tom Hanks, 68 years old, legendary actor. He won back to back Academy Awards in his roles in Philadelphia and Forrest Gump. He was also in many other classic movies, including Castaway, The Green Mile, Saving Private Ryan, Catch Me If You Can, The Terminal, Apollo 13, and A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. He also voiced Woody in the animated film series Toy Story. Tom Hanks, 68 years old today. LOL, Mrs. I'm trying to help you enable you to buy, no money down. At least you know not to attach the mic close to something it rubs against. Yes, because that would be very annoying. I wear like thin shirts, so I put the mic on it and it flipped over. I'm like, okay, that's not going to work. So I said, "Wait, I have these necklaces, and it works pretty darn good, if I say so myself." So Tom Hanks. Our next birthday is Courtney Love. Courtney Love, 60 years old today. She's a rock singer and a movie actress. Widow of the former Nirvana singer Kurt Cobain. She formed a rock band Hole in 1989 and was the lead singer and rhythm guitarist. Her third album, Celebrity Skin, earned them 4 Grammy nominations, and she played Dallas on the Fox series Empire. Courtney Love. And Dave says, you don't like hurricane winds? Uh, nope. And Dave, dang, that's depressing. I remember Nirvana. Yes. Let's see. Give me 1 second here. Do, 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 do. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. And our next birthday is Mitchell Musso, 33 years old, an actor recognized for his Disney Channel roles as Oliver Oaken in Hannah Montana, Jeremy Johnson in Phineas and Ferb, and King Brady in Pair of Kings. He was nominated for the Young Artist Award in 2004 and 2008. He had a voice role in the movie Monster House, and he recorded 2 studio albums. Mitchell Musso, 33 years old today. We have Richard Roundtree, passed away at 81 years old. He was a blaxploitation actor, and he played John Shaft in the original Shaft film. He also starred in its sequels Shaft Big Score and Shaft in America. He played a role in the 2008 film Speed Racer and also the 2020 film Haunting of the Mary Celeste. And he was a former model. Richard Roundtree passed away last year at 81 years old. And we have Fred Savage, 48 years old now. He's an actor who gained fame for his starring role as Kevin Arnold on the ABC drama The Wonder Years. When he grew up, he became a director with credits on such TV series as It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Modern Family, and Two Broke Girls. I checked these slides, and I always find a typo later. So Fred Savage, 48 years old today. And we have Rebecca Sugar, 37 years old, an American artist and composer. She's known for her work on the Cartoon Network television series Adventure Time as a writer and a storyboard artist. Fred Savage was in Super Troopers 2. Oh, yes, that reminds Tadman of Danica McKellar, who was on that show too, and Murray from Impractical Jokers, a TV show where they pull pranks on each other. Then whoever loses has to do a prank, whatever they say. So Murray had to interview Dana McKellar, who was his huge, huge crush, um, while he was in a speedo. Yes. Um, Rebecca Sugar. She also created the animated series Steven Universe, and with that, she became the first woman to create a show on the Cartoon Network. Yes, she was. Still is, probably. She worked as a storyboard artist on the film Hotel Transylvania. Rebecca Sugar, 37 years old today. And then we have Bon Scott, passed away at 33 years old. He was a rock musician and former frontman of the iconic rock band AC/DC. They recorded 8 studio albums and 1 live album. In the early years, he served as the band's manager also. He also worked before U2, before AC/DC, he worked with the progressive rock group Fraternity, and they had 2 studio albums also. Bon Scott, 33 years old when he passed away. Then we have Jimmy Smits, 69 years old. He's a Hispanic actor, gained fame for his Emmy Award winning role as Victor Cifuentes in LA Law. He won a Golden Globe for NYPD Blue. He's a star in the a West Wing, Dexter, Sons of Anarchy, and The Get Down. He amassed over 60 credits throughout his ongoing acting career. He also was in the Star Wars prequels, playing what is it, Bell Organa, um, which I didn't put on here. I don't know why, but I didn't. Jimmy Smits, 69 years old today. Ooh, sorry, guys. Yummy, yum, yummy water. That's all I can say. Looking to take my medicine, but I don't think I have any that are. Oh, there's some. Um, Yawn. It's catching. I know. I'm sorry, Snorter Poopers. I'm so sorry. And our next person is Dean Koontz. I read Dean Koontz um, years and years ago. Dean Koontz is an author, 79 years old today, best known for his New York Times best-selling suspense and thriller novels. Yes, Asthma. Sorry about that. His most famous works include Demon Seed, Phantom's Hideaway, and The Watchers. His books were creepy, man. He earned a spot as one of the highest paid authors in the world. He averages $25 million per year. Snorter Pooper says, I was watching Mombi's stream last night and yawned so wide I sucked in a passing pelican. You're the Kirby of the polar bear world, are you not? I didn't think you needed to listen to me taking my medicine this morning. If I don't take it when I think about it, ugh, I get in so much trouble. And Dave says, "Snorter Poopers, no wonder you feel bad. That's way too late for having pelicans. The stream was fun. You were just exhausted. I understand that." Our next person is Claire Corlett, 25 years old, is a voice actress. She brought to life Sweetie Belle on My Little Pony. Friendship is Magic. And she also voiced that same character in multiple spin-offs of the show. She had a voice role in Bob the Builder, and she was Tiny in Dinosaur Train. Claire Corbett, 25 years old today. And we have Kevin Nash, 65 years old, professional wrestling legend. He competed in the WWE, WCW, and the TNA. He became a 6-time world heavyweight champion and 12-time tag team champion. He was cast in the 2015 film Magic Mike XXL Wrestler, and he and Hulk Hogan are two of the founding members of the NWO promotion, which is New World Order. That's what that stands for. Kevin Nash, 65 years old today. And we have Barbara Cartland, passed away at 90 years old. Prolific and commercially successful British author, known for her romance novels, she published her debut novel, Jigsaw, in 1922. She has more than 700 books, and they have sold nearly 8 million copies worldwide. Early in her career, she wrote a gossip column for the Daily Express, and she is the step grandmother of Princess Diana. Barbara Cartland passed away at 98 years old. I remember her books were made into movies. It was a big thing back then. Josh Devine, 33 years old, a pop session drummer, known for his work with the boy band One Direction. He appeared in the band's first concert tour, performing songs from the popular Up All Night album. Later on, he became a drummer for Everride and ZFG. Oh, oh. Is that woman wearing the fur of someone you know, Snortopoopus? I hope not. I hope not. But it's a big thing. She always dressed like that. And our next person is Elias Howe. Passed away at 48 years old. He's an entrepreneur. He perfected the sewing machine that was then popularized by Isaac Bashevis Singer. And Snortopoopus says, nope, I think she's wearing dyed skunk. Uh, he patented, patented the first zipper, but never tried to market it. He received a dedication from the Beatles in their movie Help in the closing credits. Elias Howe, 48 years old today. Trying to think of something to say, could think of nothing. And we have Kelly McGillis, 67 years old, an actress best known for starring in the 1980 films Top Gun, Witness, and The Accused. And she was not asked to come back for the newest Top Gun movie, Maverick, or whatever it's called. I did not watch it. And Snortopoopus is like, yay, zippers! Button flies are a pain. And people buy button button fly Levi's jeans. I don't know if they're still around, but wow, they were really big for a while. She made her big screen debut in the 1983 film Reuben Reuben. She's amassed over 50 acting credits throughout her long career. Kelly McGillis, 67 years old today. Our next person is Nigel Lithgow. And Sashi says that zippers can be a pain if you're not careful. Yes, they can. They can hurt you in a lot of places. A lot of places. Nigel, 75 years old today, creator and producer of American Idol and So You Think You Can Dance. He became a judge on So You Think You Can Dance. He was a choreographer and performed with the BBC's Young Generation dance group. He directed and produced American Idol for a time, on which Simon Cowell was also infamous for being a snarky judge. Okay, I have I have to have button flies on my steampunk clothing. Not fun. And don't ask me what happened when I had a pair of swim trunks with a zipper. Why would you have swim trunks with a zipper? I will not ask, but I'm dying to know. Ha ha ha. Hmm, what could it be? What could it be? Give me 1 second here. So, yeah, let's not do things with zippers. That, owie. I do want to promote this today at noon, I believe it is. Sci-Fi Mommy does a show called Galactic Cafe. Just a time just to kind of chat and have some. She does some odd news sometimes, events that are happening. Um, Galactic. I hope I spelled that right. And there we go. I have posted that link. So after the show today, pop over there to Sci-Fi Mombies and to check out that show. Kind of extend the positivity a bit. Um, it's a fun show. Just kind of chatting, just kind of like what we're doing here. We have Dorothy Thompson's birthday today. She passed away at 67 years old. I don't normally do journalists, but this was just fascinating. She was the first lady of journalism. She reported for the New York Herald Tribune from the 30s into the 50s. Um, she wrote a popular column called On the Record, which was eventually syndicated to over 150 other papers. She warned in the On the Record column about the threat of a certain person whose initials are AH coming into power. So, yes, a credible journalism, not just a gossip columnist. Most people think of women journalists back then, and they did uh, the celebrity shows. Um, and gossip columnists, but she was a very serious journalist. AH, is that like AI? Uh, and how could she know about Amber Heard back then? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, I think you guys all know who it is. I'm not going to describe it anymore, but that was hilarious, Sashi. Oh my gosh. I love you guys. Yes, it's Adenoid Hinkle of the threat of an asshole coming into power. Oh my goodness. It's a shame we can't use real names of certain people because it just makes it stupid. But y'all know, y'all know who it is. And it is John Tesh, 72 years old, a pianist. He was used to be a co-host for Entertainment Tonight. He wrote the NBA on NBC's theme song Round Ball Rock, which many regarded as one of television's greatest sports themes. While still in high school, he was a member of the New York Symphonic Orchestra and received lessons from the Juilliard School while he was still young. John Tesh, 72 years old today. And for Dadman, we have some sports ball here. We have Wally Post, passed away at 52 years old in 1982, was a Major League Baseball outfielder. He spent the majority of his 15-year career with the Cincinnati Reds. Hit the first home run at the Dodger Stadium when it opened in 1962. He once beat Hall of Fame slugger Hank Aaron in a home run derby. And Dave says, I thought you ate him, referring to someone else. And Snorpoop says, the only Austrian food I eat is a Wiener Schnitzel. And Bucky says, I prefer Polish sausage. So Wally Post passed away at 52 years old. And we have Mick Gordon, 39 years old, Australian composer and sound designer. He became known for creating music for video games. His scores can be heard on such classics as Lawbreakers, Doom, Killer Instinct, and Wolfenstein The New Order. He won an SXSW Gaming Award and a DICE Award in 2017 for Doom. Mike Gordon, Mick Gordon, I'm sorry, 39 years old. Yes, Mick Gordon, Doom. Yes. And this next person is absolutely fascinating. Her name is Lee Hia, 39 years old now. She's an accomplished pianist. She took home first place at the Korean National Student Music Contest. I don't know why I put content, even though she was born with only two fingers on each hand. She started to learn to play the piano at the age of 7 with her mother's help, and the piano became her source of inspiration. So, Lee, don't ever complain you can't do nothing. I mean, that's just so inspirational. Dora Pupus says to Bucky, we have a decent Polish restaurant near us called the Pierogi Grill. Mm. Our next person is Frank Bello, 59 years old. Bass guitarist, played with the thrash metal band Anthrax, was the band's guitar tech and roadie until after the release of Fistful of Metal. He also worked with Helmet. He had some acting gigs, including playing Richard Hell in the film Greetings from Tim Buckley. Pierogies. I like pierogies too. Mmm. The Francabello. Hey, stunning. Hey, beaches. How you, boy? That base of that diorama looks um amazing. And Bucky says, really, we don't have any Polish restaurants anywhere near us. Any Polish food we want, we have to make ourselves or get from the store. So we have hello, hello. And this one's cool. We have Dick Thomas. He passed away at 94 years old. American race car driver and Corvette enthusiast. He won 5 SCCA championships and author of the 1958 The Corvette Guide. He is in the Corvette Hall of Fame, was inducted in 2000. He began racing in 1952 when he finished in 8th place at the Sebring International Raceway. He was nicknamed this is why I had to put him in. Not anything about the Corvettes or anything, but he was nicknamed the Flying Dentist because he also ran a dentistry business. So I don't know if he raced on the side or if he did dentistry on the side. But yeah, passed away at 94 years old. I just thought that was really, really cool. That is all of our birthdays today, everybody. So guess what time it is now? I'm not going to do the memes yet. It's time for the puzzle. So let's make that small. Let's put the puzzle up. Let's find the puzzle. Where are you, puzzle? Oh no. Did I lose the puzzle? I see no puzzle. Puzzle. I guess I don't have the puzzle anywhere. So I guess we'll just have to. Oh, wait. I looked at the wrong thing. Duh. I'm such a goob. I am such a goob sometimes. Oh, so pierogi is the plural version and pirogue is the singular. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. So here, there's a lesson in plural today. Pierogi is the singular version of that lovely food, and pierogi is the plural version. And Bucky says, I hope you brought enough to share with the group. And we have Phil TMNT. Hello, how have you been? It's been a while. I hope you are doing well. So it is now time. We have done the birthdays first because we can. We have 16 people. You know what? I didn't do a poll today. I am such a bad person. Let's see. Can we think of a poll today? The foods are like the really not that. Oh, I cannot. Well, we'll only be doing two. We won't have that many polls today, celebrations today, because I can't get one of the sites to pop up. So I'm going to do a poll right now. It's one that we've done before. Um, I'm going to do a yes or no. No, I'm going to do a poll. Um, I like my sugar cookies. Dot dot dot. Thin and crispy, chewy, uh, chewy with frosting, or I hate sugar cookies. I'll do thin and crispy with frosting there. I'll do it that way. So I like my sugar cookies, thin and crispy, chewy, kind of that thick and kind of doughy, or chewy with frosting, or thin and crispy with frosting. That's our poll today. Have fun. Um, you're going to be painting palm trees later today. Let's see. Let me. Wow. Um, and Bucky says, I haven't made any in a while, Dave, but I should soon. It's quite labor intensive. Dumplings, is it like a wonton? We have hello, hello, hellos. And yes, it was Polish language lessons with a Bucky. And Deadman wants to see the smooth talking, Phil. And Stunning's going to be painting palm trees later today. And Phil says, well, someone has to be here in case Dadman passes out with a beautiful you must how with how beautiful you must be looking, Mrs. Oh, thank you, Phil. Pierogies are a Polish dumpling. Basically, you fill them with just about anything, meat, potatoes, fruit, and then they usually are boiled. We also fry them in butter after that. So is the outside like a potato mixture, or it's actually like a dough? I'll have to look. Okay, I'm going to look it up right now. Pierogi. P. I hope I spelled it right. So yes, they do kind of look like. Okay, so let's bring this over here and let's go back to studio. Let's pop it. And here's a picture um, of some pierogi here. And let's see. Let's look up a pierogi recipe. Okay, it says here pierogi are filled dumplings made with wrapped unleavened dough around a filling. Flavored with savory or sweet garnish, finely cooked in boiling water. Pierogi or their varieties are associated with the cuisines of Central Eastern and Southwestern Europe. So let's look at some other pictures of pierogi. So these look like ones that have been fried, like you said, in butter. Those look good. Oh my gosh, those look good. And Devin says, if we visit, I look forward to that. I'd like the meat, please. And Bucky says, yes, they're great for my diet. I usually do cheese and potatoes. I've got to practice with the meat. Y- yes, something like a Japanese gyoza. I would, if I said that correctly, I would say that that would be probably be the closest. Um, but the dough might be thicker. Uh, Bucky says. Oh, I've already eaten pierogi. They're very I love dumplings. I love gyoza. I like anything like that. So, um, the dough recipe uses flour, butter, sour cream, and eggs, and they're usually boiled in butter after being fried in butter after being boiled. Potato and onion and cheese, yum. And Snorty is a walrus pierogi are the bomb. So there's a picture of another one. Oh my gosh, they look really good. Oh, look at one. Find one more. And this one, they looks like they've kinda made it almost like a sweet dessert. So you can do savory or sweet. And here's one where you can see the meat filling inside. These are a thinner dough. These look a lot like gyoza, but they're huge. Those all look really good. I have to be careful flinging down. Eventually, something else will pop up, and then I'll get in trouble. But those look, oh, yum. Absolutely delicious. Um, oh, October 8th is International Pierogi Day. So he sends memes for that. Yes. And some of the pictures look like our curry puff, which is deep fried or baked. You can put pretty much anything in a pierogi. Yeah, it's a very neutral dough. So it's not like you need to um a big oh god. My back is itching terribly, guys, from this sunburn. Oh goodness, let me try to scratch it real quick. Oh, there we go. Huh, great. I'm good. Bucky says, great. Now I'm going to need to make pierogi soon. My husband will thank you. Can you make them and freeze them for later? Like make a huge batch and freeze them? Because I know a lot of times with the, like when you do dumplings, um, they'll have a big, assembly thing and they'll just make a bunch of them. They'll cook some and then you freeze some for later. And Snorty will meet everyone at the Pierogi Grill in Clearwater, Florida. I'll be the one wearing the white fur. We will be looking for you. We'll be there in, I don't know, this evening. And Jeremy knows it itchy. Yes, I got a sunburn and I am itchy. And Stunning says the toilet chair will also come with a back scratcher. Uh, and all hell Megatron. And how are you doing, Jerry, by the way? Jerry Mendoza, how are you doing? Yes, food sure comes up a lot in the dad man streams. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, I did do some aloe vera. Now it's at the part where it's just itchy and kind of like dry. So I've been putting some I got some CeraVe um lotion. I didn't buy it for this. I use it all the time and I have been having that put on my back and it seems to help, but I didn't do it this morning. Yes, they freeze quite well. I think any kind of dumpling like that freezes well. And we have hellos and hellos and hellos, and you're doing a fabulous. Bucky says, I'll be there in about 18 hours. Snorty, if I speed a bit and don't take any potty breaks. Well, I'm sure Stunning will make a car version of the chair, so you don't have to worry about that. Oh, goodness. Okay. Oh, okay, so here we go, everybody. Wait, I'm going to check something out here real quick. Do, 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 do. I'll let you listen to the music. Stunning? Are you going to stream today your build, your work you're going to do? We couldn't find. Did not go look at the store, and hubby could not find the burn spray. And Sashi says, I am generally to blame for most of the food stuff. Malaysia is food crazy. You supply stuff, but I start the narrative. I usually I start the food narrative in some way, and then you show just delicious foods. from Malaysia, which don't stop doing. And Stunning is always working on a car version of the toilet seat. Oh, just talk to Stunning, Snortapoopus. He says, I need a computer chair with a built-in body. Just talk to Snortapoopus. Snortapoopus, just talk to Stunning. They're working on it. You're just waiting for some paint to dry? Okay, hey, well, stick your link out there anyway and promote yourself for your what you're going to do later today. And yeah, Bucky, you need to get the gaming kitty chair, and you won't need to stop, right, Stunning? Yes, we've already talked about that. I had a friend that was allergic to aloe, so when she got sunburned, she would use a numbing um, ahem, lubricant. Hey, whatever works. Um, I believe my mother-in-law is allergic to aloe also. And Dave says, with my natural coordination, I sometimes need that burn spray when I'm cooking. Dadman bingo. She's found something else to put in there. Okie dokie, here we go. Let's go ahead and remove this banner here real quick. And let's do that. And it is now time for our puzzle. Duo Trigordle. It's a Wordle on the steroids, everybody. We have 32 words we have to guess in 39 tries. I got to post this one. There's his link, and he says, make my channel the second most hated YouTuber by disliking everything. Oh, potty chair. Oh, sorry, Dad, man. Because Bucky wants to be the most disliked YouTuber by disliking and unsubscribing. And Stunning has to take try to take over that spot, but he says second most disliked YouTuber. And Bucky says, stop trying to take my spot, Stunning. Yes, that does make much more sense. I did not decipher that one correctly. My first week at the nursing home, I grabbed a baking sheet just out of the oven, cooked the rest of the day holding an ice pack. Oh, I do stuff like that. I do stuff like that. And Bucky's going to be right back. He's going to like a bunch of Stunning stuff. So there. Oh, kids, stop it. Someone stop her. You started this mess. You've got to clean it up. So our first word today, we did Audi yesterday. Let's do audio. Audio has an A that's not in the first spot, everybody. And let's see. Let's do pleat. Pleat. There is an L, but not in the second spot, and the A is in the fourth. So let's see. Huh. Oh, llama L. No, that wouldn't work. And the only vowel is an A. There might be a Y. Bye, Dad, man. And Dadman says she doesn't listen Stunning and she overpowered me. And Jerry says, hey, I still haven't got my YouTube plaque. I'm sorry. Dadman has to leave. Have a great stream. Have a good day at work and have fun and take care, as Snortapoopus and Raymond have said. And Dave is adios. So what word could this be? What word? How is our poll going here? I did not think thin and crispy with frosting would get anything because I think that's disgusting. So I'm not surprised that's got 0. Thin and crispy is first. Chewy with frosting is second, and chewy is third. Very good. The reason I have done that poll today is that it is a National Sugar Cookie Day. I am getting my celebrations from National Today and National Day calendar. For some reason, days of the year will not, something's wrong with their site today. So I cannot get I'll try again. No, it is not working today. So, okie doke. So we'll just do these two sites. So National Sugar Cookie Day from National Today says, arguably one of the greatest holidays of all time, National Sugar Cookie Day provides us with the perfect excuse to indulge in our guiltiest sugar filled cravings. They're fun, they're classic, but most importantly, they taste unbelievably delicious. Originating back in the 1700s in Nazareth, Pennsylvania, sugar cookies were initially referred to as Nazareth cookies by German Protestant settlers, and they were baked in the shape of a keystone, their state's symbol. Fast forward a couple hundred years later, and traditional sugar cookies are now a treasured staple amid most households. Though they are outwardly simple, sugar cookies are a popular treat frequently consumed on numerous different occasions, including Valentine's Day, Easter, Christmas, and birthdays. There are ample ways to celebrate this holiday. But really, do we need a reason to celebrate sugar cookies? No, we do not. So, happy National Sugar Cookie Day. Basil, B-A, canal or basil. And Bucky says, I'm back. I like so much weird stuff. Stunning says canal, since that's the first one. Let's try that. It is not canal. And Soda Poopa says, I was mistaken for a sugar cookie once. And it was basil. Basil. Then we have CLEA. And I believe only one letter. There was no N. So banal. Well, when we did canal, um, so we have clear. Whoops. And it was clear. Bucky's on a roll. Sashi to stunning and brave Megatron. If you want an easy sand base, add some construction sand with white glue and water mix. Use some sand colored acrylic paint, pour it in a picture frame, but seal the edges. And Sandra had clear also. So we now have an A, I, O, and L. Wow, there's like three vowels in that. And an L. Yes, AIOLI. Nope, can't be that. Whoops. Oh, how about Viola? Viola. Let's see. We have National Dimples Day. I don't have dimples. I wish I had dimples. We admire those who have an adorable natural indentation known as a dimple on National Dimple Day. Dimples are often associated with cute babies and good looking adults. Only 20 to 30% of the entire world population have dimples. Although most people possess two dimples, a rare few produce only one when smiling. Dimples are considered a genetic trait. Normally, if one person in a family has dimples, is likely another family member too, will too. Some scientists believe we inherit dimples. However, other scientists believe dimples are a random trait people have. Until more research is available, no one knows which gene produces dimples. In fact, there is very little scientific research available to make a determination. Well, I am so grateful that they don't waste their time trying to figure out where dimples come from. There's so much more better stuff that they can find, um, find answers to. And that was from National Day Calendar, everybody. And it is not Viola. So it's voila. Voila is a boy. What is that word? What is that word? It is voila. Voila. Oh, I did pronounce it correctly. Bucky says, my hubby and kids have dimples. They're so cute. You can only see hubby's if he's clean shaven, but still. And Stunning says, that sounds too complicated for my little brain. I just use kinetic sand, clay, and Gorilla Glue for the sand. And Sashi says, hey, that works too. I don't know why I'm putting these up. I'm not supposed to. Sometimes I forget. And the voila, that was the word. The voila. Then we have an A at the beginning, an S at the middle, and T at the end, and there is an E. Asset. A-S-S-E-T. Whoops. E-T, asset. And it was asset. We have an O in the middle. There's an E and an S. And the S is not in the second word and letter, space, whatever you want to call it. And that is all we know. Fashion Appreciation Day. Um, this day is important as it gives everyone the opportunity to put their fashionable side on display and let the world see their unique aesthetic sense, be it through their clothes or accessories. Um, Fashion is an integral part of American society since so many culturally diverse communities live and thrive in this country, where every individual has a unique way of expressing their fashion sense. And so people says, my asset is in my chair. And no, it is no, it cannot be that word stunning. Well, yes, voila equals there or voila. Yes, here it is. Um, my fashion style is just woke up. If I could be in pajamas all day, I would. Oh, wait a minute, I can. So yes, I wear pajamas a lot. I watch this one variety show, and they basically like um, followed. I don't want to say follow, but they followed people around, celebrities, throughout their day to kind of see what they did. And this one celebrity, he lived in pajamas. He'd wake up in the morning and he'd have pajamas on, and his usually were like the the short pajamas with the bottoms were shorts, and they had the button-up tops, and he was like a really big, like, pop star, like a rock star, and he wore these, like, old man pajamas, and, he would tuck the shirt into the waist of the pants. He looked like such an old man, and he would even go to the corner convenience store to shop stuff, and then he'd go out and he'd work in his little garden, and then he would go and change, and, like, change, like, 3 times, but he always changed into pajamas. And he had, like, a whole you looked at his closet, and it's like he had a whole row of just pajamas, different types of pajamas. It was really kind of funny. So, moose. So, yes, I live in pajamas. I cannot be moose because there's no O in the second spot. So we can't do a double O. There's no O at the end. The moose is not pleased. And so the purpose is, what are pajamas? They're clothes us humans have to wear sometimes. Now I've got that OO stuck in my mind. I'm like, goose? No. Um, SHO. That's not a word. SM. Okay. How about smoke? Smoke. Smoking. Not smoke, but the E is at the end. And now we know the S is in the fourth spot. So it's blank blank OSE. Whose. Very good, Bucky. Whose. And it was whose. Yes. And then we have an I in the second, an R at the end. And there's an O, which cannot be in the third spot. I believe that's all we know. I have no fashion sense. Okay, this is a very weird holiday, and only in the United States would we do this holiday. National Don't Put All Your Eggs in One Omelet Day. This is a play on the don't put all your eggs in one basket, which is an idiom that warns people against concentrating all their efforts or putting all their hopes into one venture because they could lose it all. This analogy applies to omelets as well. Have you ever gotten so hungry that you crack too many eggs into the pan and end up with a sloppy mishmash of an omelet? No, no, I never have. It's irritating, messy, and wasteful. This special holiday hopes to discourage that. Okay, that's just weird. Don't put all your, yes, put your eggs in an omelet. Put as many, if you want a big omelet, make a big omelet. So that's all our celebrations except for the one for the memes. So yeah, I'm just kinda see if we can figure out these words here. Um, let's see. Could it be an R-I? Ooh, how about rigor? Rigor. R-I-G-O. Whoops. Don't put this here. R-I-G-O-R. Rigor. Yes, worst case is you get a lot of scrambled eggs. Oh, boo hoo hoo. And Sashi, what if I only have 2 eggs? Should I make a 1 egg omelet? No, you make a 2 egg omelet. No, you make a 2 egg. Poop on that celebration. We had rigor. Then we have a A in the second and a U, D, and a G. Hmm. Huh. This doesn't have a lot of words in it, letters in it. This doesn't have a lot of words in it, everybody. Oh, English, English, please. I got it. Talking, I'm thinking back at the programs. I got an entire cookbook on making different kinds of dumplings. Is it out here? It's a really fun book. It might be in the back room, but it's all about making dumplings, and it's fun. And what I want to try to make, they're called soup dumplings, and basically whatever the broth that you do inside, you freeze them first, and then you put the dough around them. You wrap and you seal them. Make sure they're sealed good. No, National Video Game Day was yesterday, Atwood. He says, "What's up, all? I'm just stopping by long enough to wish everyone happy National Video Game Day. Yay! We'll be playing some video games after I do my build stream a little bit. Words, too many words," says Snortopoopus. And I hope you are doing well today, Atwood. I hope you are doing well. Um, we did a video game memes yesterday. So what could this word be? I have no idea. Anybody have any idea about this word? And Snortopoopus asks, Atwood asks Snortopoopus, how is my favorite polar bear? Yes, I have eaten egg foo young. It's like a Chinese omelet, Sashi asked. And that was like, oops, was it? Yes, it was. And we have some hellos and hellos. And Snortopoopus tells Atwood, doing better than I was earlier, just cruising for a snoozing when this is over. How are you? And we have hellos and hellos. And it says, yes, it is found in most Chinese restaurants over here, egg foo young. And Atwood is glad to be off work. I have no idea what this word is. Bye. See you later, Atwood. Have fun. DAUGA. TAUG. I have no idea. GADGAYA. Oh, I have no idea what this gaudy. 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 Thank you, David Cable. Thank you, thank you. That's got to be it. It is gaudy. Yes. And then we have an O in the second, an E in the fourth, and a N T and a D. It could be two words. We have two words that we can do here. It could be toned, noted. toned or noted. So we're going to do toned. Let's see if it is toned. Cannot be toned. So let's try noted. Noted. I'm sorry, I don't know why, but for some reason it can be T-O-N. There must be an N somewhere in the third spot that's not up. Yep, my bad. I'm glad that they could tell you that you can't do it. So let's do noted. It was noted. Then we have saved, voted. Then we have oh, my nose got sunburned too. We have a blank, blank, O, blank, D with an R. And those are the letters we have left. My nose has already started peeling. Put some lotion on it real quick. There. So we have an R that we don't know where. An R cannot go in the first spot as we see here. Let's look up and look. Okay, cannot go in the first spot. Gaudy was good. I could not have, I would have had to cheat. I'll be honest with you. How do you spell fjord? F-R-O. And I was looking to see if we had this. FJ. Thank you. I couldn't think of how to spell that. Fjord. I knew I was thinking that word, but I couldn't figure out what the second letter was. Fjord. Fjord. And for those that know, a fjord is a long, narrow, deep inlet of the sea between two steep slopes. A long, narrow, deep inlet between cliffs. Psalm, yes. Psalm, psalm. And we have C. That has to be an E. Seated. And then we have an A at the third, a T at the fifth, and there's an E and a C. I know what this word is. I know exactly what this word is. Let's check our poll here real fast. 12 votes. We still have 10 people watching. Thank you so much for that. Thin and crispy in the lead. Chewy second. Chewy with frosting second, and chewy in third. I gave you guys a clue. Yes, exact. Oops, let me go to over here. E-X-A-C-T, exact. Then we have not moose, but loose. And we have block. And then we have A, T, second, third, M in the fifth. And then there's a D and a U. U-A-T-D-M it could be, or D-A-T-U-M, datum, which is probably data, gruel. Food, glorious food. I want some more. I'm sorry, that's what I think of when I think of gruel. Yes, almost had Snorter Poop is hungry if it had been a moose. A moose on the loose. Cruft. What is cruft? To look up that word. Cruft. Anything old or of inferior quality. It is used particularly for defective, superseded, useless, sup- superfluous, and dysfunctional elements in computer software. Cruft. But anything old or of inferior quality. Interesting. Cruft, a craft gone wrong. And Snorpoos is like chocolate mousse. So cruft. And then we have an DIA at the end with an N. Bucky's crufting. My house is full of cruft. Yes, I sometimes feel like cruft. Bucky's crufting. Oh my gosh. That would be funny um, to do a stream called like Bucky's crufting and doing like you know how you have crafts that you don't do anymore and so we have Nadia, which it can't be. So India, India is our word, and we have sneak, and we have swift, and we have an S, a blank, an F, a F, and a T. Oh, it would be like doing a frogging stream. Yes, undoing stuff. I think that would be fun because everybody always shows the craft stuff, and here it'd be fun to go. Here's all the craft things that I will never finish. And as you donate them, I am donating them. I am committing on stream that they will be gone. You will never see them on the stream again. Staff, yes. And then we have weave. Speaking of crafts, weaving. And then we have moral and dread and shirt and a rose. And Dave says, I don't like frog legs. Snort Poopus. Tonight on Bucky's Crufting, six-fingered gloves and footless socks. Yes, yes. It is an hour and 32 into the show, by the way. 11:32 in my neck of the woods, and I will be streaming a build stream today at 1 p.m. It's going to be something very, very simple. So looking forward to that. And let's see, we have Spec, and we have Gutsy, and we have Banjo, and we have an M, an A, and a B. I know what this word is. It's called frogging when you undo a knitted crochet project because you rip it, rip it, rip it. Dave says to Snore Poopers, Carney people crafting. Yes, six-finger gloves, footless socks. Mambo. And we have completed the puzzle today. We have a green screen, so therefore I must read every word that we posted. It took us only 30 minutes to do this puzzle today. I can't tell you how much time stream was because we did the birthdays first. But we are an hour and 34 minutes into the show with 12 people watching. Thank you so much. The words are, let's see, where shall we start? We'll start at the bottom and go backwards. Mambo, banjo, gutsy, spectre, rose, shirk, dread, moral, weave, staff, swift, sneak, India, cruft, gruel, datum, block, loose, exact, seated, psalm, fjord, voted, saved, noted, gaudy, rigor, whose asset, voila, clear, and basil. Yay! Very good. We have completed a puzzle. We have completed puzzle. Our last celebration today is Cow Appreciation Day. Have you heard that things go utterly awry in the middle of July each year during Cow Appreciation Day? People dress like bovines for free food. It's a moving experience to witness, designed to save the lives of cows everywhere for just one day. How? By eating chicken instead. That's how. Across the country for one day only, adults and children alike herd into their local Chick-fil-A for their favorite cow meal, and it's not hay. Spotted cows of black and white hoof it across town. Between baseball and soccer, they steer themselves toward the nearest grazing. If it feels like a deja vu, perhaps you've joined in the stampede a time or two. They arrive in cars, trucks, and even Kawasaki's. Even though the crowds grow and grow, there's never any need to beef up security. While some of us may be outstanding in our field, we should get a move on before it's past your time to get free food. Even the dairies across the country have joined the herd. They remind everyone of the good products cows and producers bring our way. It's a positive way of milking a celebration and utilizing both sides of the hide. National Day calendar, Cow Appreciation Day. Yes, it is. And now it is. Yes, those puns. Um, and Dave says, I was imagining Bucky scrapping out in the swamp grabbing up frogs. Yay, it's cow day. Mmm, steak. I appreciate them when I'm having a burger. Eat more chicken. I do love their billboards, though. They are good. Sing Sing the Angus Day, cow of God. Those puns are going to get them eating. Yes, and how now, brown cow? And Sashi, I'm of Indian ancestry. We appreciate our cows. Yes. Let's move on. Yes, I'm deeply impressed how many puns there were, and you're going to see some more again because, yes, it is time for something meaningful. Here we go. Let's get everything put back on that we need to put on. What am I doing here? Let's do that, and let's do that. And here we go. Isn't that cow purdy? So, time for something meaningful. And here we go. We're getting a move on. Something something in the way she moves attracts me like no other lover. Oh, laughing stock. That's cattle with a sense of humor. Oh, come on. Why are the comments not popping up? There we go. What do you call it when one cow spies another cow? A stake out. Heart, heart, heart. Yes, that is kitty table worthy. Yes, Snorter Poop is very moving. This is how I look when I smell chicken. Mm. What do you get when you take a bovine and divide its circumference by its diameter? A cow pie. Oh, that's for you math nerds out there. A cow pie. What do you call a cow that doesn't give milk? A milk dud? No, wait, an utter failure. And yes, flop. There'll be a lot of puns in here, guys. Why do cows have hooves instead of feet? Because they lack toes. Cow pie, aka also known as a meadow muffin. These puns are utter nonsense. Yes, this is a new one. I never saw that before. So yes. And Kid Jerry is, uh-huh. Some guys just pulled my tit. How dare he? Yes, this stream needs more cowbell. Yes. What did the mama cow say to the baby cow? It's past your bedtime. How bovine. Yes. Deja vu. The feeling you get when you have heard all the same bull before. Yes, there's a lot of deja vu. I'm gonna have to remember that. When somebody says stuff that, is the same crap over, you've heard it a billion times, I'm just gonna go, "Oh gosh, I just had a deja vu moment." And they might not know what I'm talking about, but that's okay. I will, and I will laugh hysterically. Yes, I will. What do you call a cow with a twitch? Beef jerky. And Gretty the cow. Yes, just watch anything on TV a lot of times. Deja vu. Exactly. That's why I don't watch network television. I am joyfully and happily ignorant about a lot of stuff because it's too depressing, and I I have enough to deal with in my life without having to it added on to by television. When I see cows, and I do this too, I make an announcement to the rest of the car that there are cows. And we were driving one time, and my mom was in the car, and I can't remember. They go, I'm sorry, I just smacked my mic. If the cows are standing, the fishing must be good. I think that's what it was. So now, whenever we see cows, we go, the cows are standing, the fishing must be good. Yep, I haven't had TV and a network, local television, cable television. I stream, and I will say that I probably spend a little bit more money streaming, but I got all the programs that I want to watch, and I'm not spending that money with 98% of the stuff I don't want to watch. You keep the news on in case the world blows up. It's well, then I'll know. The world blows up, I'll know. Yes, yes. If the world blows up, I'll know. I want to be that person what there was a movie, and I don't know if they went to like an island or something, and the rest of the world is in utter chaos, but they're where they have no cable, and so they don't know all this is happening, and they're like one of the few survivors left or something. I don't know, but I would love. I just be blissfully ignorant. Oh well. Yes, between Plex, Pluto, Tubi, and YouTube, you have more than we can watch. I watch very niche. I can't say they're niche. I watch a lot of Korean dramas and things like that, and anime. So that's where I watch. I That's where we pay for our stuff, and our kids watch it too. So it's yes. When it becomes utter chaos, sounds like Gilligan's Island. Yeah, there was a movie. I think it ended up being scary, but um, yeah, I just want to be ignorant. Why did the cow jump over the moon? To get to the Milky Way. Geez, don't you know that? Yes, Crunchyroll. There's also another one, High Dive, that we watch also. Eat more chicken or you won't see the sunrise tomorrow. Boom, boom, boom. That cow looks mad. Even if they didn't do the laser eyes, that cow, it looks a little scary to me. And Jerry says, and Bucky says, Crunchyroll and YouTube are about all we use. And Jerry says, I'm so sure of the candy bar up there. Yes. And was the cow visiting Alice Cramden to the moon? I get to watch anime for free on YouTube. Um, yeah, but there's some specific animes we want to watch. I agree with you. If there weren't certain things that we wanted to watch, and I will honestly say my kids watch a lot of anime, at least my oldest, and so that gives them a place to watch it. So, yeah. And I will say there are a lot of even dramas, like Korean dramas and stuff, some of that on YouTube also. Why did the cow cross the road? To get to the other side. You want to watch Ranma 1, 2. You get anime on the same day as Japan and Asia on YouTube. Well, that's cool. I want to watch Ranma 1, 2. That is really cool. Husband watches all kinds of anime. I mostly just watch One Piece. My oldest watches a very, very eclectic um, anime. Oh, half. Ranman half. You hit the 600 episode mark yesterday. Yay! Congratulations. How many are there? 2,542. I just got my last, I've been getting the volumes of Berserk. Um, they have them like in these wonderful, beautiful sets. The books are, they're big, they're bigger pages, they're black, they're like hardbound, beautiful, beautiful. And I've been slowly buying them. There's 14 volumes, and I got the 14th. I just got the 14th volume. Um, the author passed away, so it actually ends. So this is it. I'm really, really excited. A very, very um, it's not for everybody. It's just not for everybody. Very obvious. 18 plus 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 for sure. Your chances of getting killed by a cow are low, but never zero. That cow looks so pretty. Doesn't look like it'll stomp on you. I saw a statistic says that there's a greater chance of being killed by a cow than being killed by a shark. Well, if you don't go in the water, you won't get killed by a shark, but you pretty much have to be on land at some point. Old MacDonald had a farm, had a farm, had. Snorterpoopus says, I don't watch anime, haven't read a comic book in years. I can't relate to a lot of the pulp culture streams. I get you, Snorterpoopus. Because I'll tell you, the anime that I watch, they don't talk about. So, yeah, I can't really relate to them either. And I don't want to do a pulp culture stream on the stuff I watch. I might do watch parties, but I don't want to do this analysis of the stuff I watch because I just enjoy it. I enjoy JoJo. I enjoy um, JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. I enjoy reading Berserk. I enjoy, you know, watching Detective Conan. I don't want to talk about them. And they're around 1,200 currently. So you're halfway. Yay! And that, or that this cow. I think it was this cow you're talking about. Looks like a Bessie. Yes, to be fair, exactly. People spend you're going the chances of you encountering a cow are greater than you encountering a shark. Therefore, the chances of getting killed by a cow are greater than being killed by a shark just because you're around them more, you know. So, yes, don't tick off the cow. What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. I have some horrible bulls are mean. Bulls are very territorial, and there is a reason why people don't herd bears. Yes. Yes, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, yes, I have. I don't watch dubs, if at all possible, I do watch the subs. Um, that is my preference. Um, I have learned how to, multitask and still watch a sub of a show. But yes, I do love Full Metal Alchemist. What do you call a cow with two legs? Lean beef. And a safety tip, don't milk a bull. Yes, so true. We watched, I didn't watch all of it, but my oldest and my husband were watching I think it's Legends of Galactic Heroes. I believe that's the name of it. That's a good one. Um, I don't know, when they talk about they say, "Oh, it's this, what type of anime?" I describe it like this. It's war. It's a war one. So I don't know what that genre is called, but it's good. And we also recently watched, oh gosh, it was so silly. Um, Girls on the Panzer, which is Girls in Tanks. It was really surprisingly good. It was silly, it was stupid. It's about, um and the girls in this time, whenever it was, um, and in their school, one of the clubs was competing with tanks, hence Girls in Tanks, Girls on Panzer. And it's really it's it's fun. It does have a little fan service, but um, but it was fun. You either like it or you don't like it. And Jerry Gundam Wing. I have not watched a lot of any of that, and I prefer dubbed most of the time. I'll probably switch to subs when I get caught up with the dubbing. LOL. Did he see the Legends of Galactic Heroes? Is that the one you're talking about, Bucky? Um, or Girls on the Panzer? I I did not watch the anime, but they made that into a series. Um, um, and it was really good. Um, I don't know if the Girls in Panzer, yes. And so Robert says, all I remember is when libraries started carrying anime graphic novels, my first reaction is it was softcore child porn. I've never really gotten past that. I understand. I understand. I think when they started putting them in, they didn't necessarily vet them that well. Um, but yeah, erased, yes. Fruit Baskets is another one my oldest watches. Um, there's one about a vampire. It's really funny, but I can't remember the name of it. He like it's just a funny one. A Silent Voice, yes, is yes. There's so much stuff out there. And I've started getting some manga. My oldest actually sold me some of theirs that they didn't want to take with them. But I've got still, can't play with my necklace because it makes my microphone make funny noises. I've got like silly ones called like Rooster Fighter, which is about a rooster who, no, Bucky, it's like a comedy one. It's not Helsing. It's comedy. It's oh my gosh. Oh, this it's going to drive me crazy now. Uh, oh, this is it, I believe. Let me check. Okay, this is what it's called. The Dies in No Time. It is on Crunchyroll. And it says legendary vampire hunter Ronaldo finds an unlikely and unwilling ally in Draluk, the world's weakest vampire, who turns to dust at the slightest attack. Together, they're in for more hilarious misadventures than you can shake a stick at, including enemy vampires, axe wielding editors, and other pains in the neck. It's a comedy. And yes, manga is just a general term for uh, comic books, or I guess you can say more like graphic novels. A lot of them they start off in magazines, and um, and then when they get enough of them, they sometimes put them into books, and then if they're popular, they get translated into English. Hentai is just yeah, that's that's naughty. Um, but when they start talking about the different types, yes, hentai is a corn. Yes, it is corn. Definitely. Manga is not necessarily, I mean, they do have 18 plus manga. And a lot of times, if you see it wrapped in plastic, there's probably, they don't want you to look at them in the bookstore because they do have content or images that are not appropriate for children under the age of 18. That's why they are sealed for you to, for the protection of kids that are there. Um, But I don't there's, like, so many different genres. There's mecha, there's soju, there's just so many, and I don't the I've tried to understand the different categories, but I am not that, I'm just not that adept. There's stuff that I like and I go, "Oh, this is about, um, you know, uh, a big giant rooster who is protecting the world basically. um and then I have some with cats called the evil society, what is it, society the evil secret society of cats, because we know cats have their own society, and and behind the scenes, the stuff that they're doing um, is 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 bad. But yes, so I'm just keeping that popped up there while I'm talking about it. But yeah, there's a lot of different genres which I don't know what they are, and I always have to look them up whenever they go. This is a whatever kind of what manga. Um, and I have to look up and see what it's about because they have ones that are people that travel back in time, um, and got one that's a certain name, and then there's those that travel to the future, and that has another name, I guess, and whatever. And it's actually fairly rare for manga and anime to be directed at children. It really is meant to be more for teens and adults. I prefer it over most of the trash on TV. And also, a lot of times they end, unlike One Piece, who lasts forever, and Detective Conan that lasts forever. There are some that are can be more younger, preteen, um, tweens, I guess you could say. But yeah, I've got one that's really neat. It's called Heaven's Design Team, and it says how um, up in heaven they have certain people that design the animals, and they design these animals and they submit them to for approval whether they get made into animals or not. Yeah, isekai is when people are transported from one world to a fantasy world. Yes. See, I don't remember all those different names. I just know, yes, I like the time travel ones. Or the like you say, go into another world where they're like fish out of water. I really like that. So yes, but I am by no means a expert on anime or manga. I watch what I like. I The Tom Cruise movie Edge of Tomorrow is based on a manga. I can see that. I can see it being. I can see it. And the um, time travel, or like they said, transported from one world to another. Some I've watched some actual time travel ones that are really very good. But I am by no means an expert in anime, manga. I watch what I watch that I like. Other people might think it's crappy. I don't care. I read what I want to read. Some people might not like them. I don't care. It's because they're mine, and I'm reading them. But yes, there is a lot of niche out there in manga. I do agree with that. So, wow, we're 2 hours into the show. Oh man, I got to get done because I got to get ready for a stream. I don't even have my computer set up. A cow in an earthquake is called a milkshake. I'm going to zip through these guys because we got on a manga anime talk. That was, oh yes, the ones where the main character is super overpowered but don't realize it. It can be very funny. Yes, I just kind of go onto the sites. I look at some. I go, oh well, this looks pretty good, and I'll go from there. Um, why did the farmer always show up on time for dinner? If he didn't, his wife would have a cow. The awkward moment when a cow is prettier than you. Yes, very, very awkward. Did you hear the pun about the cow that jumped over the house? It was legendary. It might be fun to do a manga panel of people that really don't know a lot about manga and just kind of learn about it as they go along. Super OP, one punch. Aha. Cows. How could something that smells so bad when they're alive smell so good when they're cooked? Absolutely. Thank God I don't have to be in a field with cows. What does a cow do when she's got leverage? Milks it for all it's worth. Hubby liked One Punch Man. I want to watch it at some point, LOL. I mostly focus on one at a time. Yes, being transported to another world was a trope in some sci-fi and fantasy also. I had a friend who was hooked on the gore novels aimed at an audience of juvenile men who couldn't get real women. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Oh, that's it, everybody. Oh, so we are done with our memes today. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching it. Now we are going to quickly go through all of our slides because I have a show in about 50 minutes. I haven't eaten. My desk is a mess. I have to clean it all up. I just was, like I say, I just got focused on other things. So here we go. Once again, thank you for helping. Whoops. You know, when you don't put them on the screen, people can't see them. Thank you guys for helping Teams Park Streamer raise $7,731 for Children's Hospital of Orange County. If you would like to still support them by sharing out their link still or donating if you haven't and want to, you can go to the link that's on the screen and share that. Or you can just go to chalkwalk.org and search for Park Streamers um, there. So, yes, thank you so much for that. Also, in less than an hour, I'll be doing my mystery build, which I have told you will be a UPS truck. It shouldn't take that long to build. Probably a fairly short stream. Um, so, but yeah, I got this at the value bin, so I'm really looking forward to it. It only has 122 pieces, so this should not take very long to do. Um, so yeah, cool. I also do impromptu build streams, blocking out the boredom. I'm bored, so let's build something. You can follow me on Twix at MDadmanWalking, Threads at Mrs.DadmanWalking to find out the times of those streams. Also, the show you're watching now, Morning Musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking, your daily dose of positivity, Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m., Sunday at 1 p.m. We have puzzles, birthday celebrations, and memes, and it is after midnight for Sashi. So, good night to you. Thank you so much for being on the stream today. Appreciate it so much. And you have a good sleep, and I will see you tomorrow. If you would like to support me, you can support me on Kofi at Mrs.DadmanWalking55. Um, it is a donation stream. I am not monetized on YouTube. So you can do a $5 daily donation daily, one-time donation, or a monthly donation. Daily would be really cool. Coralie, the movie with buttons for eyes, I believe it was called Coralie or Coraline or something like that. Um, if you support me on Ko-fi, I do get a higher percentage of the money than I do through YouTube. So if you'd like to do that, that would be greatly appreciated. I also have a wish list on Throne. This is Dadman Walking 55. Check out what I like. It's kind of fun. If you got something for me, Dadman, or Ango, my youngest, who is a streamer on Twitch, you can send it to our PO box address. You can check out my info section on YouTube and Twitch for that address. My streams and VODs, youtube.com is at Mrs.DadmanWalking55, twitch.tv, Mrs. Dadman Walking, no punctuation and no numbers. And you can get reminders on Twix at MDadmanWalking or Threads at Mrs. Dadman Walking 55. Thank you all who are still hanging out here. It is greatly appreciated. Let's go ahead and end our poll quickly here. Boinky boink, boinky boink. And, oops, what did we do here? Uh, where's that poll? I can't find the poll. I know it's here. Here we go. So we're going to end the poll. And Thin and Crispy is in the lead. It won with 50% of the votes for six of the votes. Chewy and with Frosting is in second with probably four of the votes. And then Chewy is third with two of the votes. Thin and Crispy with Frosting got zero, which I thought it would because I don't think that would be good at all. So thank you all so much for participating in that poll. That was really, really fun. So I will say, see you next time. And remember to be kind, show love. You're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed each night with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you peace. Have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, or whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. And I will see you in probably about 50 minutes, I hope, for my build stream. Bye bye.